morning, good day. Yes, so I'm officially back on camera having a conversation with you guys. Yeah, it's been a long time, but I have done, or I should say I've been doing so much and just keeping myself busy and occupied. I'm not going to say that I don't have time to do the videos. It's just at this point in my life, it's so time consuming and my mind just haven't been there. So I've been doing more shorts for that reason, because I still want to let you guys know that I'm okay. I'm here and still connected, but I know that I need to do a longer video to let you guys know that I am actually okay. I am. So I'm out this Saturday morning, getting ready to run a few errands. And one, I wanted to go to the Dollar Tree because I know that within the last year they went up from $1 to, I'm assuming, $1.75 now. The last time I was at Dollar Tree, it was $1.50. So I want to see if mine is $1.75 now. That is crazy how tariffs and economy is that bad, where you putting an extra 75 cents on $1 within a year. So I usually get certain products from the Dollar Tree just because they are still of great value. You know, they may be a smaller name brand items, but $1. So now if they're $1.75, I'm going to have to take an account of that and, figure out, does another store sell this product or similar product of quality cheaper? Because there's certain things that I get. I like their tissue. I don't really like Charmin and Scott. So it's this one particular toilet paper that I like from Dollar Tree. I also get their paper towels just because they are, pretty good quality. But I personally don't like to use paper towels, but my husband does. So that's why I get them, because I could use, washable and just, throw them in the wash when I do towels and wash rags, which wouldn't make an extra expense, with washing clothing. I would just add them in with that wash. So he loves paper towels, but I did do away with them for a while, but he liked them. So that becomes an issue when I'm paying $1.75 for one roll of paper towels from Dollar Tree. Okay, and I get cleaning products from them, and this particular toothpaste I like, which is in a purple box, but it's small, so $1.75. I usually, when I go, I get like 4 of them just because I like it. So I can check another store and see if they have a bigger volume at a cheaper price than it would be for me to pay $1.75, for 4. So like I said, there's a few things. So I'm at the dollar store now. I'm just pulling up, so I'm going to go in and check it out. I'm hoping they're still at $1.50, because I do want to stock up on a few things before they do go up to the $1.75 if they have not. But again, I'm just tripping on how they went from $1 to $1.25. Okay, I was good with that, 25 cents, everybody going up. Then they went to $1.50, and I'm like, dang, so this is really paying, like, for $2 I would get 2 items. Now, well, let's say $3 I would get 3 items. Now I'm only going to get 2. So now if it's $1.75, so let's just go in. And then the next stop, I'm just trying to see, well, in the sun my hair looks a little vibrant, but in the house it looks kind of dark. So I may not need to put a rinse or semi on my hair, because I do want it to be vibrant. But I think in the sun it looks okay, because I was going to go get a bright orange to put in my hair. That was going to be my next stop. Okay, at my location, it looks like these are still 150 right now. So we'll check and see if everything is still okay. We have some school supplies for 125. Okay, this is where we got 175 right here for floral. So that has went up. So I guess depending on the item, it can be up to $1.75 now. And the thing about it is, my husband doesn't realize what the cost of things are because I handle all the bills. So he just gives me his money and I pay the bills. So he doesn't know how much, utilities are, property taxes, all of that stuff that's going up. Like, he doesn't know how much nothing costs at the store. So like when eggs were up, he asked for eggs and I'm like, well, eggs were $6 or $8. And he was like, what? I'm like, yes. So do you really need these eggs right now? Because I don't eat the eggs. And he was like, oh no, we'll wait. Really the only thing he knows about is gas prices because he does have to put gas in his car. But when it comes to everything else, he doesn't know. So I have to tell him, like, prices are going up. So when I bring this idea to him, like, let's stick with this, washable paper towels, we'll see how I do. Because spending 175 or 150, I'm gonna go over there and check on a roll of paper towels is extreme to me. He will use like 4 or 5 paper towels just with his dinner. Like, he'll just get them, not really use them, but just because he's in habit of grabbing them. So when I eat, I don't use any paper towels. I don't need them. Like, I'm not making that big of a mess to where I have to sit here and I know how to eat. I'm not getting food all around my mouth. And if I get something on my hands, I can easily go wash them. But I don't usually get nothing on my hands either. So, paper towels are good, I guess, in a way to wipe up if you make a spill or something. But they do have the washable ones. So yesterday on TikTok, I saw where someone said to cut your sponges in half, because you don't need all that. So that's a good idea. Because I always just he likes the sponges. I usually get these because I don't use wash or dish towels to wash my dishes. I use these and I like these. They're big and you can actually cut these up too. And I usually use these to because I don't like to smell and feel washcloth. So this is my exception to buying an item, because I do not like washing dishes and having those stinky, nasty smelling racks. So I do use these and they do last a while. So I'll get 2 of these. And the sponges, I'll grab a pack of these. It's 8 of them. So if I split that will become 16. Well, if I cut them, it'd be 16. Well, maybe I should grab 2. I don't know how much they've been covering up the prices. So looks like it says 150 unless marked. So these will be 150 now, and they were 125. These still say 125 right now. So let me grab 2 of these since they're $1.50 right now, because they may go up to $1.75. This is 150, and I do need a spray bottle because I've been making my own vinegar. But another thing is I can go get a bottle of something that already has product in it and then use that product. So let's see what they have. So they have this lavender and lilac, or lemongrass and sage cleaner, and they're 150. So I could just buy this and use the product and then refill it with my vinegar. instead of having to buy an empty bottle. And this says it's plant-based. Let's see what the ingredients are. Water, some other items I cannot even read. So we're gonna try this lemongrass and sage one. Actually, let me smell them. Smells pretty good. Doesn't smell powerful, but I smell the lavender. Don't like the smell of that one. So let's see if there's any other options. So I have a foaming dish spray. Let me see how that smells. It smells good. I like that smell. So I may use this, and then when the bottle's empty, put my vinegar in it. So I did speak with the worker and asked her where they're going to go up to 175 here, and she said they have already. She said the foil is 175. So let's go over to the foil aisle. So that's correct. These pans, which went up from $1 to $1.25 to $1.50, are now $1.75. The foil is $1.75, and this is the generic brand, 25 square feet. Okay, so I'm not understanding how the generic is $1.75, and then this one is 40 feet and it's $1.75. So I'm pretty sure it has to be super thin, which I usually get the Reynolds here, and it's only 15 square feet for $1.75 now. I don't know if it always been 15 square feet, but I've always gotten my Reynolds from Dollar Tree because it's cheaper. Now at $1.75, I'm gonna have to check other stores to see if, you know, they're cheaper. Now it looks like these are still $1.50 as of now, and these are some good containers right here that I like. They did have some bigger ones, but it looked like they sold out of those. And this to make various shots and drinks. So I do need some spice jars because I've been making my own spices, but I think all of these have like holes in them. This is, oh, here's a little one, but I don't think it's worth $1.50. And I've been getting more into collecting glass items too instead of plastic. So as of right now, they're still $1.50. So let me grab a couple of those until I can price some more paper towels. So this is saying this is 70.5 total square feet. These are 53, so this would be a better deal. So we're gonna grab 2 of these. And right here, so they have the Scott, which is 48 square feet. I just don't like the ridges on them. I usually get this kind, strong and soft, and this says 100 square feet. So we're gonna grab a couple of those. I have one of these like dish pans, and I love them, not necessarily to do dishes, but for a lot of things. So I'm grabbing one of those. This is a cupcake carrier, which I need because I have been making cupcakes lately, so I'm going to try to reach that. I'm short and it's all the way up there. Okay, the quality, I mean, I know I'm at Dollar Tree, but the quality is very cheap. So, and it's only for 9 cupcakes. Who makes 9 cupcakes? Like, most of mine come out in 12, so I won't be getting this. Like, this is very bendable, and so I will try to thrift and find me a cupcake cover. I seen some at the thrift store, not the last time, but the time before that I was there. I should have grabbed it, and I didn't. When I went back the last time, they didn't have it anymore. So hopefully I'll be able to run into one, because this is not acceptable. I get it's $1.50, but you know, we're looking for durability. You know, buy something once, we can keep it for years. So here's a pack of 5 microfiber washcloths for $1.50. We could probably use those for paper towels. So I'm debating on maybe grabbing those and putting the other paper towels back, because my goal is to ultimately switch to cloth napkins, or like they used to use back in the day. So let's grab these instead, and I'm going to put those paper towels back, and we're going to see how he adjusts to using these. So maybe I need to find a cute little basket or something to put them in. So we have to think about washing. I know black, you always can see a lot of linen. They have blue, and I know I definitely don't only get the green or the white. So it's between the gray might work. I just don't like the color of that. Between those 3 to use. I guess we can go with the let's do blue. So we're gonna grab 4 packs of these. That's $6 for 20. And then we're putting these back, which don't last that long. So here we go. I'm very undecisive. I think I'm gonna go with the black. Oh goodness, so let's grab the black. Okay, here are all the storage items or the containers that they have. So let's try to find something cute. I wouldn't say cute, but it's clear, so, and it could fit all of my new paper towels in it. So here we go. This is going to be the holder for my paper towels. And the last thing is this Crest 3D white toothpaste, which I just dropped. And they're still $1.25 now. I love these. So we will grab 3 of those. And they are 2.3 ounces. Well, let me grab 4 since I'm here. I shouldn't have to come back. And it says Mint Splash. They do have a vibrant mint one, but I'll get Mint Splash. And I love those. Okay, so all of that came up to, I believe, like $25. Yeah, it was $25. So what did I get? I had 2 packs of tissue, 2 of these that I use to wash dishes with, which they're long, so I can cut them up in to 2 or 3, and it's 9 in each pack. So if I split them up into 3, not of these, that'd be 27 and 27. And then this dish spray, like I said, I'm going to once I use it, wash it out and put my vinegar in, which I made myself, that I will be using for cleaner now. And I'll just add some essential oils when, you know, I want, you know, to like citrus smell or whatever. So I'll add lemon or orange. And I got 2 of these 8 packs, split them in half, will be 16 and 16. 4 of these, which is 5 in pack, will be 20. That should be plenty of paper towels for him, this container to store them in, and put it on the counter so he will see these instead of paper towels. My 4 toothpaste and this dish bucket. So like I said, it came up to $25.96. So that's pretty much really all we need for the month. I'm going to start making my own clothes detergent, which I already have everything for that. So I will keep you guys updated on that process as I make my own powder to wash my clothes in. Okay, just to show you guys the size, here's the standard size of a washcloth, and here's what those reusable wipes. This is how big it is in comparison, which is half, so they can be cut. And I like these, like I said, reusable. You can use them over. They're very like thick. It's not like paper, like it doesn't feel like a paper towel or anything. So these are what I use my dishes. This is what I use to wash my dishes, and when I'm done, I just put them in the trash. I don't like using dishcloth for my dishes. I just don't like it. And here are the sponges. Like, I don't use these, but he likes them, so I buy them. And like I said, it said they can be cut in half. So here we go. So this is good enough to wash what you need. So I'm gonna cut these in half, and I already started cutting these in half. And it looks like he has 3 more rolls of paper towels. When I went in to tell him, he was like, I use paper towels. I'm like, well, do you think that it's a bit much to pay $150 or $175 for a roll of paper towels? And he was like, yeah. So we'll see how that goes. So basically, these should last me a good couple of months, maybe longer.
Really getting out of control.
He just saw this, the half of the sponges. Like, why you need a whole big old one?
Why you need to cut? Why you need to be so cheap?
And also, these got cut in half too. See, that's a pretty good size. Like, why you need that long one?
Hey, you need to stop, man.
And here's his paper towels. Babe, what you think about your new paper towels?
That's crazy. Like, just because paper towels went up, what, 75 cents?
For 1 roll. They were $1, so that's like ridiculous. So here's his paper towels, y'all.
Y'all see what I have to go through, man? This is ridiculous, man.
Trust me, if there was a way where we wouldn't have to use toilet paper.
Trust me, I said I know. And I believe.
I wish we didn't have to use toilet paper.
I know.
Did I already go to two uses before I flush?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That is crazy. That's crazy. You trying to get 2 flushes out of one. These is cheap as hell. I told you need to stop doing that, man. That is ridiculous. She literally has to pee twice before she want to flush. Who does that? She need to live outside somewhere.
Well, I just want to thank you guys for coming on this little Dollar Tree haul with me, and and just seeing how everything has went from $1, $1.25, $1.50, and now $1.75. We know they already have other items there, $5 and $10, but just the everyday items now are $1.50 and $1.75. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.